Hello there, travelers. I'm happy that you found your way to my corner of the internet. My name is Luca, this is the Castle of Reverie, and around here we talk about books, and self-care, and self-discovery, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about goals. Now, not goals in particular, but when you guys see this video, yesterday was my 20th birthday. And recently I came across videos that were kind of old where a bunch of YouTubers made so-called 30 before 30 lists with 30 items, 30 goals that they want to accomplish, things they want to do before they turn 30. So I sat down and made a list and I wanted to share those 30 things with you together with like a reason of why I want to do that. The first two are basically very similar. I am currently studying computer science in a Bachelor of Science program. I want to get my degree so that I can, have a job that is relatively high paying. In computer science, I have a bigger chance than in certain other places to do work from home, at least in some capacity. My two things, the first two items are get my bachelor's degree, which I should have in like 1.5 years or something, and get my master's degree. 3 is a big thing for me personally. It is buying an apartment or house, preferably a house, because I would not wish to have the extra social interaction of like living in a building, owning something, owning part of a building, but not the building or the ground it is built on. I want to own a place where I can't get kicked out if I happen to like lose my job or have to cut down or get ill or something, which usually shouldn't be a problem where I live, but it is a problem. I want the security of when I own a house, chances are I'm gonna stay there. I want to be capable of having roots and having some stability in my life, and I think I am missing that greatly in my day-to-day life here. I think this goal is more to like get the buying process over with, not necessarily clearing any mortgage that might come attached to it, but just having a place where I have a really good chance of actually owning it relatively soon. Next one, I want to get my driver's license. I am probably going to be doing that before the end of the year. Number 5, make homemade ice cream. You will notice that there's activities on this list, things that I want to do, shows that I want to see, etc. This is one of them. I love cooking, I love baking. I have a friend who like a year ago sent me a video of how to make like ancient cucumber ice cream, and it's like green ice cream, and I think I can find it and link it down below. And he was like, hey, we shall do this. And I was like, yeah, do you have an ice cream machine? He was like, nah. And I'm like, me neither. But I always wanted to make ice cream. I've been wanting to make ice cream for a while now. So ice cream making it is at some point in the next 10 years. Hopefully, maybe this year, maybe not. We're gonna see. Take a class to learn a new skill. This is because it pushes me outside of my comfort zone. I really, really enjoy learning new skills. I want to take a class because I really, really, really like to learn new things, but in a class setting where it's like other people, I usually do not feel comfortable, and I think it would be like a great thing for me personally to go and take a class and push that bit of my comfort zone doing something that I already like. Next one. Again, one of the random ones. Complete a 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. I don't even know why it's on there. So that was 7. Number 8 is have 200 videos on my channel on YouTube. At the time of recording, I think we're at 8 or 9. So I want 200 because I can hit those 200 in like 4 years. And so that shall be a possibility that isn't very unrealistic, especially considering that it's 10 years. And I want this because consistency. 9, find an exercise that I really enjoy and do regularly. I have been on that trip for like a while now, like I'd say since I moved out 1.5 years ago. Next one, 10. Make a year-long temperature / mental health / mood blanket. Now, you know those temperature blankets, and because temperature is kind of boring, some people have started doing Mood blankets or mental health blankets. Mood blankets are a bit more icky because you're like, well, usually in a day, you don't just have one emotion, you have multiple. And for me personally, mental health blankets would be better because it's like mental health has been neutral, slightly bad, bad, terrible, or slightly good, good, and great. And it's once again just another thing where it's like I want to show to myself that I can be consistent with tracking something. And that's partially also why I don't want a weather blanket, but like a mental health blanket, because with the weather, it is literally being tracked by like so many other people. 11, get therapy. We are working on that. Why therapy? Obvious. 12, try to get an autism diagnosis or get assessed, because I am really sure that I am autistic. People that have been diagnosed tell me I'm autistic. The RODS-R test is like how you consistently get a score between 217 and 231. The maximum score that an autistic person in a clinical study got is 227. The maximum score allowed by the test is 240. The normal neurotypical score is 25. Chances are you're autistic if you get over 65. 13. Host a dinner party for a friend. I just want to cook to people and try out stuff and not have to freeze a bunch of food if I make lasagna for 10 people. Next. 14. Learn sign language. Again, because potential autism, and when I'm upset, I do not talk. I will just wave my hands and try to communicate with my hands. So I'd love to be capable of actually doing that with signs that like have official meaning. Next. 15. Master making the sushi things you like, which is maki, California roll, the log with the blanket, I think that's akiage, and the log with the half-cut avocado, which is just like a third of an avocado and then it's sliced. I want to be capable of making those myself because I really like eating them and they are a comfort food, and I will sometimes buy them, and financially speaking that is not the best idea. But then I am also not really capable of like making them myself. So I want to be capable of making them myself so I don't have to spend a fuck ton of money on sushi. Next, 16. Learn how to make vegan cheese. Maybe take that one course. The one course I am talking about is Kinda Co. Kinda Co has a course. Oh, well, they have 2 courses for vegan cheese, and I would like to be capable of making vegan cheese myself. It sounds like a really fun thing to do. 17, see the Northern Lights, because they fascinate me. I like lights, I really do, and I've always wanted to go and see them. And I am imagining like a holiday around Christmas where I go to like northern Norway somehow and rent a cabin for like a week or 2 or something and bring a load of books and just sit there and read and look at the lights. 18. Finish 1 book collection. This is not reading, but this is collecting. I have put 2 options on here so far, which is Vitamus, which is my favorite author, and I have 3 of his like 12-15 books or so. I want to collect them all in hardcover, or the second option is the Penguin Clothbound Classics, but that is going to be way harder. 19. See a musical in London. This got on here after I saw Six with a friend in Berlin, because they went on tour, and it was gorgeous. It was amazing. Yeah, musicals, hopefully. I would like to watch Finding Neverland, which is like a Peter Pan type musical, but it's not the Peter Pan musical. I would love to see Six again. Like, I can't live without that musical in my life, and I want to see it again. I don't care, it's gorgeous. I would like to see Hamilton. 20, get a job. I want to be capable of like getting a job. I want to prove to myself that I can actually go out and get a job and get hired. And 21. Again, another, skill that is kind of learn how to do a handstand and hold it for 5 seconds without a wall. I am not capable of doing that right now. I would love to be capable of doing that with my body. I think bodies are amazing. 22, adopt an animal. Specifically stating kitten or puppy. Might be a full-grown animal, I don't care. Next, find my style for clothing and for decorating / living spaces. I do not have that yet, but we're getting there. I know what I don't like, but I don't know what I like. We'll see. We'll trust the process. It's gonna be fine. 24. Change my legal name. As you may have guessed, Luca is not my legal name because I have a dead name. Because I am non-binary and I picked my own name. 25. We're nearly at the end. Practice daily meditation for a month. I used to practice daily meditation. At this point, I can't seem to focus anymore on it because it's like there are not that many good meditation instructions, and while I would kind of feel comfortable being left with my brain, I don't feel comfortable being left with my brain. So I want to do it because I know it's good for me. 26. Fill a journal with journal entries. Again, same as with the meditations, journaling is good for your mental health. I noticed that it helped me, but I can't really stick with it because I journal when I'm not feeling that great, but I don't really continue once I feel better because I feel like I don't really have anything to talk about. So I need to make it a habit. I just want to make it a habit for 30 days, and if I drop it afterwards, then that is fine. 27, go on a road trip. I want to buy a house in France. I would like to buy a house in France or somewhere where they have pretty houses. To move there, I would have to go on a road trip, basically. And if I don't get to move to France or Norway or somewhere where they have pretty houses, then I want to do a road trip regardless. Because I want to have a road trip. I will suffer, and chances are I will have Airbnbs on the way where I can stay, but I want to do it at some point. I want to make a video about it, and I want to bring a friend along. 28. Build an app or website. I want to build an app at some point. Hopefully, maybe it's gonna be a game, maybe it's gonna be something different. Or if that isn't gonna work out, then I want to build a website. And I don't know what exactly I would put on that website. At the moment, I'm thinking that I might want to put like recipes on there. I want there to be a place where I can write stuff and keep resources and whatever. Learn 5 songs on the guitar, number 29. Second to last. Hey, that's fun. Why 5 songs? Because I'm pretty sure that I could find 5 nice songs that I want to be capable of playing in varying degrees of difficulty. Why guitar? Because I kind of wanted to learn it for quite a while. I first mentioned it to my mother when I was like 13 years old or something, and I miss music in my life. I just want to be capable of making music, and guitars seem to be like kind of interesting and relatively easy. Number 30, the last one, and probably the one that is the most out of my comfort zone. Meet 5 new people. Like, meeting as in meeting in real life, going to something that was planned, like for example going to a coffee shop, going to the park together, whatever, and not just going to a group meeting and be like, okay, I talked to 5 people. No, like having a one-on-one or so conversation and going somewhere, getting to know someone. Those can be people that you met online. I am really uncomfortable with that. But I just want to make friends. I want to like push myself out of my comfort zone. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Anyway, those are the 30 things that I would like to do before I turn 30. We're probably gonna see each other in like 5 years or 10 years or something, where I make a video, one checking in and one being like, well, how many of these did I actually accomplish? I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider liking this video so that other people can find it, and subscribe if you would like to come back here. Have a safe journey. Have a nice time on the internet today. Bye.